Hey YouTube, Dan Ottawa here, the best 3rd/4th tier Pokemon Go battler in the world, coming at you with my third team, I think, from the Go Battle third or fourth team from the Go Battle Night. And this team I am highlighting Primeape. The team itself went 3-2, but it's less about 3-2 and more about how strong Primeape can be in this meta if you pair it with something that works. So it's obviously weak to Psychic and Flying. So I paired it with the Galarian Sunfisk, and then I used my Jellicent as the safe swap. The problem with Jellicent is that it's not a great safe swap because there is a lot that could hard punish it with Dark and Electric and a couple others. But I'm sick of using Pelipper all the time, so I wanted to switch it up there, and I wanted some coverage for like Deox and a few others. So I used the Jellicent. So the team is 3-2, but Primeape is pretty decent in this meta. It is extremely glassy, but it is another one of those. I just highlighted Zangoose in my last video. It's another one of those very glassy but a very attack weighted Pokemon. And what I like about it is that it's very quick to the charge to the Night Slash. So the counters do good against your typical core Bastion, Galarian Stunfisk. The Night Slash has good coverage for your Psychic and Ghost Pokemon. So everything from Deox, Mew, Jellicent. And then your close combat is a nice sort of hard nuke for a lot of Pokemon. So like I said, I went 3-2, but it's less about that, and it's more just about highlighting Primeape in the battles, because I'll show you in a couple battles how it performs. So in the first battle here, we had a Nidoqueen on the lead, which is not a great matchup. So I switch out into my Galarian Sunfisk, and I met with an Azu. So pretty hard counter there. At best, I can just throw Earthquakes here. My best bet is what I want is to land 2 Earthquakes to take this out, but they shield up the first, and since they shielded up the first, I'm already in a no-win condition. Most Azus in the back do not run Hydro Pump. This one did, so that's unfortunate. Most in the back I've seen typically run Play Rough Ice Beam, so just getting one shot there is not great. I can't come with the Primeape because the counters, the Night Slashes are all going to be resisted, so I can only come in with the Jellicent here. Hydro Pump and Ice Beam will both be resisted, so that's a positive for me. I can get another Shadow Ball here and then deal with whatever comes in here. The Nidoqueen would be my best matchup to come in here, but they come in with a Sableye, and this is hard counter city because I have no response to a Sableye. My best was Galarian Stunfisk. So I land the Shadow Ball, try and come in here so I can build up energy. They've already got a move here because Primeape is so glassy. I just got to shield up everything, even though it's just going to be a Poison Fang. Get off the Night Slash, but this is not going to do a ton of damage because it's a non-stab move. And Night Slash itself is you're just kind of hoping for the boost, which I do get in a couple games here. At this point, I'm thinking maybe I can come in and Hex down and then have 2 loaded for this, but they got the move off, so I have to shield, and this one's over. So this one was just kind of hard counter city, lost the lead, lost the switch, lost the back line as well. And then I'm going to Bubble Beam Bait here. I still need to land a Shadow Ball, and I'm not going to be able to get to it before this takes me out. I went for the Bubble Beam there, but I don't think the Bubble Beam would have been enough. So what happens in a non-terrible matchup? So Skarmory is an interesting one because the wing attacks are doing super effective, but it's half steel, so these counters are landing for neutral, and I charge way faster. So I got to the close combat. I'm gonna fake it and go for the Night Slash. At this point, I think I can still outpace it to a close combat before they get to take me out, and then they come in with a Marsh Stop, which is interesting, and I didn't really know what to use here because I'm like, well, water, so I'm guessing everything that'll be thrown here is resisted. But what I was not expecting was how much these Surfs chunk a Jellicent. Like between those two, like and the quick moves, it only going to take 3 Surfs to take this out, so I need to throw here. And they want switch advantage here. So I decide to see if I can survive one more surf, which I can. If they throw another one, I would have shielded, but I do get this off in time, which should be able to take this out, which is perfect because now I have a shield and alignment here. Come with my Galarian Stunfisk, and they come in with a Swampert. So I need to throw this Earthquake immediately, and then I will come in and try to just counter as much as I can here. I had a Night Slash, so I was able to throw that. And this should be enough to take this out. So I've already got the Galarian Stunfisk to deal with this. But even, again, this is how just spammy this thing is, that it can get the counters and Night Slash off, that this is almost gone. And I got the boost there, but I can't use it. But this game is already over. In a couple of these battles, Primeape just outpaces opponents. That allows me to win, especially the one against Azu coming up. So the Venusaur, again, not a great lead, and Jellicent is kind of useless here, so I have to stay in and just try and chip here. So even though the counters are resisted, the fact that I can spam these counters and Night Slash so quickly and outpace this Venusaur, I'm able to shield here, and I think this is probably still a losing matchup for me, but if I can outpace, I can force a shield here, or I'm going to take switch advantage. And on this one, I get the boost, which is perfect because I got a counter to there, so I can shield this and now counter down and have energy for what comes in. And because I will have a double boosted Primeape, pretty much whatever comes in. So here's the Azu. Even though this is going to be resisted close combat, it's still going to do about 40 to 45% damage, which is great because now I can come in with my Jellicent, and they come out with their Galarian Stunfisk, so I'm just going to spam these Weather Balls off. Shadow Balls, not Weather Balls, sorry. Got the first one through. At this point, I don't think anything is really going to hurt me here. The Earthquake is going to be the most effective, but I can get to another move, and this will force the last shield or take this out. And they decide going a one-shielded Azu is the way. So it's not a great situation because I have a Galarian Stunfisk, and if this thing has, so it has Play Rough, so I'm less worried about a Hydro Pump coming at me. But I still need 2 Earthquakes here to take this out because they have a shield left, so they're going to shield this up. And I need to get to an Earthquake to take this out. They counter properly, and to my surprise, they're running Play Rough Hydro Pump, so that's not great. My only win condition is get to a close combat, and even though they've already had extra energy that they loaded on their Azu, I was able to get to the close combat to take this out. So 2 close combats took out Azu, so Primeape is an Azu counter confirmed. This matchup, Primeape vs Swampert, is a not bad matchup. The only problem is, the only thing that's spammier than Primeape is Swampert. So I have to shield up these Hydro Cannons, and I get the boost here, which is perfect again, because now I can shield this and hopefully counter down before they get to the 4th one, which they were just getting to there. So now I have a Machamp come in. I can throw this Night Slash. They have to respect it because I'm already 2 times boosted. Not 2 times boosted, I'm boosted. And because I'm so spammy, I get to another one. So I'm going to get both shields here, or they're going to let this Machamp go down with a lot of energy. So, and then I tried to switch in, but they did throw, so I won CMP tie too. So this is a good situation so far. I'm going to come in and just Hex down because there's nothing that threatens me. Unless they're running Payback, which if they land a Payback, I deserve to lose, but it's just a Rock Slide. And out comes an Abomasnow. So I'm going to throw the Shadow Ball, just do chip damage, and then I'm going to be able to Rock Slide this here. This should take it out, and then the Machamp is low enough that I should be able to take it out, and they know that, so they quit. And I said I was 3-2, so does that mean I left a loss for the last game? A Mew. So this is, again, not a great matchup, but not terrible because I'm going to outspam this, and I have the Night Slash, which will do super effective. So they can survive one for sure, but they will need to shield eventually, and they do shield the first one. And because I know this is just surf, I can let this go and get to a second Night Slash before they take me out, and they catch on a Skarmory, which is a really good catch. But now I can come in with my Galarian Stunfisk. Did I go 3-2? Did I lose this match? Because right now it looks like I should be winning this match. So Rock Slide here. I'm going to, or did I already lose the second match? I don't know, guys. It's 10:20, and I've had the 75 matches go battle night. I did the regionals 6 games yesterday, and then I did community day today. So I am pretty tired. Not a relaxing weekend. So as we just throw Sky Attacks and Rock Slides, they are going to Brave Bird here, which does a lot of damage. I'm going to try and build up as much as I can to throw this Rock Slide so I have some energy to throw at whatever comes back in, which I expect the Mew to come back in. And I threw. Because I have 2 shields, I'm willing to use one to try and get this move off. Because it'll at least put the Mew low, or I'm trying to get to the move, and I do, and they catch on an Umbreon. And this is why I lost, because my 2 counters to Umbreon, which are Primeape and Galarian Stunfisk, are really low, and Jellicent is going to get shredded. But look how much, even with the Night Slash there, look how much I was able to take of Umbreon, which is great. So even though my Primeape was extremely low, because the dark type moves were resisted, and because it was counters are super effective, I was able to outpace it. They do have a shield left, so even if I have Ice Beam, which I don't, they let it go, and I have no shields left, so they can double foul play here for the win. So I am going to lose this last match. Thought I would have moved it up so I would end with a win, but that's okay. So like I said, the team was 3-2. You saw how Primeape performed. I think very well overall with the counters, Night Slash, Close Combat. I think you need to run it with a, like I said, I use a Galarian Stunfisk to deal with the Flyers and Psychic. If you have a better safe swap, I think that using this team with the strong safe swap would be good. You could go like, if you have like a Munchlax or a Licklicky that you can draw out a counter user, although it's not really an ABB line because the Primeape does not counter user. But if you use something sort of a strong safe swap in the middle, I think this team could work. So that's the video. The next video is my Shadow Gardevoir, where I get destroyed by Caleb Pang, but overall did very well with the team despite that battle. And I will post that tomorrow night around the same time as my last ones. So I will see you guys in the next video.